how we delivered a custom apparel sample in just 7 days. Imagine receiving a message from a European client saying, "We have a corporate event in 2 weeks and we need an eco-friendly custom polo sample in just 7 days. New fabric, custom embroidery, EU compliance standards, and zero room for delay." The challenge isn't just speed, it's making sure every step is technically correct under pressure. Because when timelines are compressed, small mistakes become expensive. Phase 1, eliminating ambiguity before production. The first priority was eliminating ambiguity. We'll light on fabric performance, EU chemical compliance, embroidery placement, size grading, and the final delivery deadline. We also clarified what eco-friendly specifically meant in this context, which certifications were required, which lab reports were acceptable, what documentation format the client expected. If the standard is unclear, speed becomes chaos. Phase 2, compliance before sampling. Before sampling began, we validated compliance. We reviewed chemical text reports, verified certification scope, and confirmed that the selected fabric batch matched the approved documentation. Speed without compliance isn't efficiency, it's risk exposure. Phase 3, feed and brand accuracy. This was not a standard template. The polo had to match European body proportions and maintain brand presentation standards. We adjusted the grading rules, validated digital patterns, and reviewed embroidery positioning relative to chest width and garment balance. Feed issue discovered late can delay everything. Feed alignment solved early protects the timeline. Phase 4, controlled execution. Execution required discipline. We approved embroidery thread colors, adjusted stitch density for durability, and reviewed the first strike-off before assembling the final sample. Brand details may look small, but they define perception. Under time pressure, consistency matters even more. Phase 5, internal review before shipment. Before shipment, we conducted a full internal review. Stitching consistency, seam strength, fabric tension, embroidery durability, and the overall presentation were all evaluated. We'll assess samples as if they're going directly to retail, because once the sample leaves, it represents the brand. Delivery and transparency. When the sample was shipped, we didn't just say it was done, we shared measurement sheets, compliance, documentation, and detailed photos. Trust isn't built through speed alone, it's built through transparency and data. So, how did we deliver a custom apparel sample in just 7 days? Not by rushing production, not by skipping steps, but by structuring execution, validating compliance early, aligning technical details upfront, and maintaining discipline throughout the process. When timelines are tight, structure becomes your biggest advantage. At IFBRAND Sourcing, we don't accelerate chaos, we structure execution.